If he was here,
Uh-huh.
and I know you've seen him and you've talked to him, and when it comes to this facility, what would you say?
I would say we need the city's help. This is just as important as the other things, and there's a lot on the city's plate. I understand that. But the city can also do a lot of good for nonprofits in town.
Mm-hmm.
We do things that nobody else wants to do, basically. And I really need some of that opioid settlement money to bring us to a point that we can break ground, we can get the building built, and then we can start getting it, getting employees to be working in it so that we can take it's not going to happen overnight. People say to me all the time, but where are you going to find staff? Well, we're not going to try to hire 100 people overnight. We now have about 6,500 clients.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get to 10,000 clients. We'll need to add additional staff. We get to 11,000 patients. We'll add additional staff. But we have to be able to do that. Right now, we can't because we're totally landlocked. And there is no real estate as far as empty buildings that they would need to be so. We need sinks in every room.
Yeah.
I mean, they would have to be rehabbed, and that would eat into the money that I'm trying to save to build the building.
Yeah.
So it's not an easy situation. I know it's not an easy situation for the city council. I just need for them to help us out because this is going to be for Huntsville and Madison County.
I wouldn't say that. I used to kind of be in your spot. I wasn't a CEO, but I ran a really large program, and seemingly I get so tired of like dumb questions, like, well, how are you going to do that? And it's like, all right, and I tell my kids, like, don't ask me a question that you actually, if you thought about it for 2 seconds, you could figure out the answer. Mm-hmm. You could be driving down the road. Why are they doing that? Why are you asking me? Like, just think about that question you just asked, how stupid that is. How would my dad know why that motorist is doing, whatever.
Right.
But similarly, like, we're like, well, how are we going to do that? Okay, hold on. Let me ask you some questions. How have we done in the past? Well, we've done this and that. Okay, that's exactly what we're going to do.
Absolutely.
In fact, we're going to use the same template.
Yeah.
This isn't,
What
science.
do we say in Huntsville? It's not rocket science.
It's not rocket science. But the most difficult things, I would say rocket science is easy as compared to getting federal funds or state funds or advocating, lobbying, whatever you want to call it. That's hard work.
It is hard work.
Rocket science is so much easier than that.
Well, I don't know because I can't put artists on Mars. So, but we all have our part.
Yeah.
And keeping people in Huntsville healthy is my part.
Sure.
And it's Thrive's part. And it's every one of the supporters that believe in us and all the people that know we're going to do. Oh, Mimar, I know you're going to get this done. Well, I wish you would kind of
help out a little bit.
Help me because I stay awake nights worrying about things.
Yeah.
But we know we're doing the right thing. We know it's important, and it will happen. I just need it to happen sooner rather than later.
Yeah.